Good afternoon, Mick, Jamie, Vicky, Nessie. How are you all doing? Silver, Dorian Gray of YouTube. How are you doing? You munching fudge? I got a surprise parcel in the post, and it had some pebbles off the beach. It had boxes of fudge. It had little pots of sand, stones. Lovely, thank you so much. And that plaque as well. Thank you, Mick and Nick. I love you. Stevie boy, how you doing? I'll wait till everyone gets in and I'll tell you the cracks. I can't be arsed saying it 10 million times. That's repetitive view, lot and all. So we'll see how I do today. Fupa! How you doing, Fupa? Fupa rocks. I just turn you, I'll go past these people. How's things, Fupa? How's the dogs? Just turn you this way till we get past people. Silver, because it's been the school holidays and other bits. I've just not had the chance to get out and be live. Fupa's lush. Hello, girls. Hey up, Chucks. Oh, lush. How old's the puppy now? Hey, girls. Hello, girls. Hey. So they've got 4. They're rescue hens. Fruitoy, how you doing? The filthiest of filthiest. Look, they've got a river going. It didn't half rain here last night. So yes, summer holidays. It's a little one. I say she's little, she's 14. She stayed at regular high school and she's doing her exams. She's doing GCSEs. Do you know what, Silver? It was freezing last night. It wasn't far from frost this morning. Everything was very dewy. And I don't tend to tell her that schools are going back until the night before. She kind of knows that it's coming, but if you do, she goes on and on and on, fixated on it and why she's not going. So unfortunately, Arise, my favourite online chicken, how you doing? I've missed you a lot. Yeah, so my mum let it out of the bag yesterday. I forgot to tell her to do under no circumstances say it was school today. So I have written notes, 3 of them, telling me that there's no school today for her and that she is now homeschooled. 3 notes telling me that she's homeschooled. I was like, no. It's all right in the sun, but in the shade, it's cool. Arise, I hope you've been behaving disgracefully. Ooh, look at that sun. Fupa and the puppies. I want to see them. Gotta love puppies. Where are we dogging today? Well, there's a question. Now there's a question. Woke up in the middle of the night and I swear Jake was on. Oh, I was dreaming about Jake. How scary is that? He'll be up shortly on a pee break. So, yeah, so well, before the summer holidays, I was getting scanned under my back because I knew something was wrong, where it's fused up. And obviously I was struggling, which isn't me. So I had an MRI Results came back and I spoke to a doctor. It's a multi-level spondylitic. So I asked how many levels in my spine spondylitic, and he said all of it on the scan, the lumbar bit. So I've been warned that he's not the best doctor on the planet. So I went and got my written report. Nature lovers, how you doing? Don't be telling Jake that. Wet dreams about Jake. There you go, you can clip it. And you arise, monsieur. So yeah, I had a look. I got it printed off, and it was kind of a bit more than what he said. What the hell? Oh, it's a branch. Bit more than what he said. So I've got discs that are squished and not just slipped, like the whole disc is pushing out on every single side, like the whole circumference for all my lumbar spine. I've got lesions that they couldn't determine on one. I've got a cyst pushing into my spinal cord, into the nerve for my leg, and another bit that can be a bit scary. What else? Facet joints on 2 of my bones wearing away. I've got a narrowing in, like, it's not the spinal cord, but there's another channel down your spine. The sides of that are thickened. It started off saying that my back's straight. I was like, get in, there's something good. But then I looked it up and it's not. So yeah, Yeti, how you doing? Good to see you, Yeti. I was on your story this morning on Insta. So yes, I need neurosurgery to release the nerves to my leg and whatnot. And that says to make the tree of girth up in there somewhere. Hang on. Can we see it? Ooh, he's on a bit of an angle. So yeah, I'm waiting for tree of girth snapped. Beyond all snaps. So yeah. Bless him, arise. Bionic. Well, there is like a Mary was on about it, and my dad was on about it as well, so it does exist if my dad knows about it. Like a nylon thingy-majiggy disc replacement, but your bones have to be in good enough nick to be able to have it. I'd hazard a guess that mine aren't. And I don't want my spine fused up any more than it already is. So yeah. Fun time. So today is a gentle-ish one to break it in. Brandon, how you doing? I'm glad to be back. I've been needing it. So yeah, things are a bit of a struggle. We'll see how it goes today. Oh, wind on my face. We'll ignore the sound of the road. I can hear robins left, right and centre. How's things with you, Brandon? Right, fastest finger, left or right? Fastest finger, fingers. Left or right? First one to see on screen gets the choice. Right, Mick got it first. Arise, the tree of girth. It's a tree that's got a bit of a droop on, and it's got a girth of about 5 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, as you do. Ninja, how you doing? Well, food, but mine's fused up at the bottom. They fused it L5S1. Ooh, hazelnuts, where art thou? I've just seen one on the ground. Acorns. And it's above, so it's L5S1 that's fused, but L3 has lesions that they couldn't determine. So inquiring minds want to know, i.e. me. And L4, L5, they said is the worst part. That's where the cyst is playing and annoying me. I was up twice last night with muscle cramps. It's constant day and night. I'm on muscle relaxants, but I seem to be getting a bit of an immunity to them. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I've dealt with it since I was a kid. So yeah, fun times. Will, how are you doing, Will? It's that time of year I need to get nettled. I'm covered in clat. I don't do clat. How's your Mrs. Yeti? How's she doing? Mrs. Yeti. Michelle, how are you doing? Michelle, because it's been the summer holidays for the kids, I've not been able to get out. I wouldn't be able, well, it's not fair on little one, but I wouldn't be able to go live with her. YouTube doesn't like kids on lives. So yes, I've had fun with little Lynn all summer long. I am so happy to be out. Although I can smell stinky bracken, I can't stand the smell. Michelle, how's Leno the lion? Leno the lion. I see signs there's cows up there. The deer have been hanging around. One nearly went through my daughter's windscreen, crossing the road. Cool, Yeti. Glad she's doing all right. I've missed you lot. Do you know how nervous I've been of going live? Absolutely. Like yesterday. So nervous, just the thought of it. Way too long off. I've missed you all. Ooh, hecky me, dancing through the... Nettles are evil, especially when they're getting old. They're nasty. John, how you doing? Good to see you. On top of you. How's things with you, John D? Ooh, lots of birds have already been at them. Elderberries. I like to make elderberry cordial. Lots of vitamins. I cook it down, put it in a jar, and I put a stick of cinnamon in it. Unbelievable. Lush. Pack of vitamin C. Ugh. Yummy. We've had a couple of storms blow through. What's that? I thought that was an Acer growing. It's not, it's an ash. Jamie, today you are king of filth, Jamie. Wear your crown with pride. All filth is your fault for a whole 24 hours. Goga, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I know. I've had to have a couple of months off. And what was that? I'm going to have to walk my back in. What have you been up to, Goga? You're coming into spring, aren't you? Well, the kind of spring that you get. More storms. I saw Ryan Hall put a video up yesterday. But hurricane, touch wood wise, it seems there's a bit of an issue in the tropics and they're not getting a chance to form. Although the last one, let's get a drink. Daisy, I've missed you, missus. The last one kind of hit us a bit. It went up to Maine, didn't it? And it was a biggie, so we got abused. Dave, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. So, Jamie, you naughty boy. Bo, is that you, Boba? Thank you for coming in. Hang on, let's give you a wrench. There you go. Feel free to check everybody out. It's lovely and still today. There's something in there. Angie, how are you doing, Angie? I went to come in your live a few weeks back and I got there and you'd already gone. Sorry. How's things with you, Angie? Angie's amazing. She has... I love Angie's thoughts. What is that? Oh, it's blackbirds. I thought it was little bunnies. For all it's this late, it's start of autumn just about. We've got loads of little baby rabbits around. How clarty is that? That's just wrong. Yes, Jamie, you naughty, naughty boy. King of filth. I can't remember the last time you had the filth title, Jamie. Oh, bracken, nettles will dance across. Oh, brilliant, Angie. Get better soon. Yeah, John, we've had a lot of rain. We got an absolute pummeling yesterday. We had that hurricane affecting us, so it was rather blowy and you needed a snorkel to go outside. But the water table most definitely is full. We're very, very wise ladies, are Angie. Daisy, what you been up to? I know you've got spring starting to wake up. Yes, Jamie, you naughty boy. Are you what? Not for the next 24 hours. You're the king of filth. I knew there was bovines. Dairy herd. And luckily, nowhere near where I'm going. Yes. Chaffinch. In spring, I have one next to the house that nests. And he does that, but mega, mega loud. All spring. It drives me nuts. Same here, Angie. We have the same season cycles. It's been a lot cooler the last couple of days. Very, very dewy in the morning. And mid, like 6, 7 Celsius, kind of. But the next couple of days, it's meant to shoot up to 23, I think. Have you looked at yours, Nessie, for the next couple of days? Nessie's just north of me. She's over at the border in Scotland. But she's like an hour and a half away. Definitely an hour and a half now that they've put the average speed cameras everywhere. Very rude. 10 a moment. Jamie. Jamie should be sticking it all in a safe. I'm just looking. Look how moist it is. All the little birds, all the little songbirds that went north, well not went north, went uphill into the woods are slowly starting to come back down. That's what I've missed. Peace and quiet. No people, just nature. Love it. Food for the soul. I'm amazed there's no more trees down that I've seen. We'll have a look at the Roman quarry and see if those big trees have dropped. Last time we saw that young buck, it was up on this side. Mary, good morning. Thank you very, very much, Mrs. Mary, I forgot to say my dad was on about, she says, top of her voice, those discs that you were on about, my dad was saying the same thing. So I need to look them up. Thank you, Mrs. Mary rocks. Adore her. Yeah, I'll have a look at the Roman quarry. Definitely got badgers. A lot more active. I can see the runs. There's some more. Tupac, long time no see. How's things? What you been up to? Thanks, Tupac. With the school holidays, I cannot get out. And going live, it's just a nightmare with little Bod. So I've got a really well run badger track down there. But she's back to school today. Not happy about it, but she's back. Tupac, I've known Silver the longest, but must have known you, Tupac, for maybe 5 years now. Has to be like 5 years. Felt a tickle. What's giving you a tickle? So yeah, just so everyone's aware, Jamie for 24 hours is king of filth. Naughty Jamie. All filth is guilt-free because it's down to Jamie. Crazy Hillbilly, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I didn't start. I've been on for forever, but I didn't start making content. Never planned to. Just dossing, watching videos and live chats. And Silver, you crap my pants. That was a J. Reagan, how you doing? Where is it? It's a J. Sound like one of the vultures. It's up there somewhere. Really pretty bird. It's got like a tealy blue patch on the back of it. Trying to see it. Oh, dear. Why is he running to? Did we just disturb? Where have they gone? I don't know if you saw that stag or that buck chasing a doe. I think we might have just instead a bit of sexy time. We shall have to look back for those. He was a really good looking stag. I think he had 3 points. And she was off like a shot. Ooh. They were flying. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Either he's chasing a young buck off. It's not barking. Howie, how you doing? Same to you, Howie. How's things? Today, Daisy, you still there? I don't know if you heard this before. I had a look at the report from the sky. And all my discs are screwed in my lumbar. Bones are screwed. I've got a cyst that's on my spinal cord and in my leg nerves, which explains a lot. I'm pushing on some other nerves and I need neurosurgery. So I need to be careful. Mary, tell Mr. Mary I'm being on best behaviour. I shall not be flamenco dancing or doing cartwheels. Oh, there's a thing that I want to do. So I reckon I can do it. So you do a handstand against a wall with one foot on the wall and you kind of do the splits. Now I know I can do it. But I might wait a while. It does get to me. Robin, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So I'm hoping we're going to catch those deer on the back end. Could be a buck war. Because the back one, it looked like a doe though. Yeah, it's possibly that time of year. We'll go with sexy time. How's things, Robin? She was like a rocket, Mrs. Deer. You got your gatto. Which gatto? Black Forest. Nessie's beat the shopping madness on chocolate orange mint ones. Chocolate oranges. I don't know if you get them in the Australia, mate. New Zealand, mate. Robin. Harry, it's the seasons are just starting to turn. We've had a bit of a false autumn. The trees have dropped a lot of leaf early. And the temperatures have dropped the last couple of days, but trees should still be in leaf in another few weeks. Lots of berries. I've got some beautiful raspberries on. With all the rain we've just had, that's really bumped them up. Mick, there's Tree of Girth Mark II. It's just a little girth. Nathan, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Same to you, Yeti. If you haven't got Yeti, you can go on his channel and go and find him on Insta. Give you a wrench, Nathan. So little one didn't talk to me this morning, which isn't unusual. She's like me, she's not up for talking first thing. But she didn't fake any more illness. Last night she had sore tummy, she had a sore throat, anything she could think of to try and get out of going to school. But she's back. Watch the baby. You too, Yeti. So if you haven't got Yeti, go over and check him out. Go and check his Insta. He's a good one, is Yeti. Listen to that. Oh, Nathan, everyone gets one, so you can all check each other out. There is some amazing channels in chat and that comes in chat. Amazing. So everyone gets a wrench. So rather than putting links in, you can just go and click on a name and go check out. What have you been up to, Howie? Aye, she will. I think the club's staying the same, so it'll be on a Monday. Signal, be kind to me. I want to have a snoop down here. So many birds. No, you don't. You're safe. Unless one of the managers gets you, then you're in trouble. But everyone's on a even playing field. So the Roma graffiti is along this cliff face that goes around that corner, and I can't get to it. You too, Yeti. Oh, fly. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was a spider. Bruce, how you doing? Sorry, I'm listening to birds. So I'm on. Right. Stay still, little birdies. We've got a flock of goldcrests. Goldcrests are so hard to see because they're so tiny. Smallest bird in the UK. and they have like a bright yellow mohawk. They're trying to get spiders off that tree and they're knocking little leaves off around me and needles. Oh, Dave, Mick would be in absolute heaven. You know, they're still upright, although they're sliding. I won't go right down. So you've got a Roman quarry just there. See, people are going down the path. The path is well worn again. And I want to get down to there. I can get down the bank. Yakshaw, how are you doing? So yeah, the smallest bird in the UK, they're tiny, teeny tiny little things. And as you get older, as you're hearing, isn't so good. You're meant to not be able to hear them. There's a family above, all around. And you can hear that really high pitched. It looks like Ohio. Do you know what? I did a painting. It's in Arizona, I think. Border of Ohio. Sure it was Ohio. The Lake Warner. For no particular reason other than that I loved it. Someone else loved it. And it's now over in the US. How cool is that? I can't get too far down there because you're in a ravine. And it's water, Signal hates it. And it's as frustrating for you as it is for me. That book has me intrigued. He'll be 3 to 4, possibly 5 years old. In his prime. Not as fast as that doe though. Howie, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Vicky, how are you doing, chick? I had the fear yesterday about going live. Look at this monster. Nathan, I'm in Cumbria. I'm not north of the border. You can see, oh, Scotland's like a stone throw. Like a 20-minute drive. Oh, cool, Robin. We have loads and it's a nightmare. It chokes trees, turns them into massive sails, and it's often why some of the big ones fall. Look at all that on that mountain ash. Mine gets that many berries on. It goes from like 7 foot tall to about 4. Fly, get away from all the berries and the weight. Yeah, I'm looking for some. There's some down further on the wall. Something uses this as a track. And I know this is all peat. It was a peat bog that was farmed and taken for the fire. All sorts. Kirsty, how you doing? Thank you. I've missed doing them. Really missed doing them. I've also missed the sights and the sounds and the smells apart from that stinky stuff. Don't like bracken. They've got great tits above. I don't know if you've got a pair or you've got a family of great tits, but they're up there. Nessie, oh my God, 14 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nessie. Love you, chick. Thank you. Steve, how you doing? Robin, I love snow. Don't even get me started. I get so excited. I'm worse than the kids. Mega excited. Do you get ridiculous amounts of snow, Robin? No, that's my real voice. That I hate. If I have to watch my videos back to clip, I have to have the volume off. I can't stand listening to myself. So the farmer has it now as a shed, but it was for drying the peat while this was farmed. But they're bringing it back to how it was. And they monitor it because we saw the lady with the net jumping around trying to catch bugs. How's things, Steve? Adrian, how you doing? How's Mrs. Adrian? As they're taking it back to a bog, they really need to take all the silver birch out. It's full of young silver birch. My sense of humour is a bit bad. It can be quite bad, my sense of humour. Known to get the giggles a lot when I maybe shouldn't. But hey. Even look for those deer. They're probably going to be at this back end. Vicky, what have you been up to? Mick, did you have a look at that gimbal? I had one that just span around in circles and it put us off. And that last one was just like a cheapy one. This one's not high end. Well, it kind of has got the spec because it's not a named one. But I love it. Bless her. I know, we'll have a look at it. Oh, I forgot last time we went there and Dad was a little bit excited. Robin, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm back up on the moors, but I need to work back and legs back into it. So we're going into training. Thank you, Robin. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Moose. Young moose. So this was a peat barn. The farmers stuck a modern barn over it, but you've got the hatches and the metalwork on the sides. And they've got sheep. I thought that deer, was going to jump the fence. First day back and ploughed over by a buck. And you got all your hatches. So aerate the peat. Let's keep you down because the farmer's here. Through the farm. Big Nuts, how you doing? What have you been up to, Big Nuts? Mr. Dio, where art thou? Casters, how you doing? Off the cobbles. So this is still the peat marsh, the peat bog. And it's looking good. It's getting back to how it was. Have a drink. So most farms around here, purely livestock. They might grow a few fields for silage, but mostly it's sheep and cattle. Speaking of devil, the sheep have been down. Oh, I never. Bless his heart. How long ago did he do that? Is he settling down? Ah, they're in the field. I see. Dear. Right in the middle of the field. Where's the other one? Here's the question. Just looking for the other. Bless his heart, that's gonna hurt. That book that was barking at us on the moor that day, that was like, what are you doing? Just over there, just stood. And that's him. Just turning back. Eating grass. Blooming heck, he must have done it a queer clatter. He's listening, he's watching. You were good and looking after him. Hopefully that arm's like brand new. Don't know if you can see how bright red he is. Probably not. So the eyes like orange, bright orange. No, get pulled to pillar to post and they hurt me. Stephen Ware, I go through there, I wouldn't trust them. There's a lot of cliff faces. And I'm having to be good because scanning my back's not good. I've got all my lumbar's screwed. Discs are screwed, bones are screwed. Cysts in it. So Sam pulls like a workhorse. He is just like a bull in a china shop. Right on the hilltop there, there's one having a look at me. Jack the same. Willow, just be a nightmare. Sam would actually be good for taking up the moors because he'd pull us up all the hills. It's just him pulling us back down them. Malice, how you doing? Hang on, Malice, I'll give you a wrench. 2 secs. How's things with you, Malice? So it could be he's still having a look at us on that hilltop. I'm buzzing. I'm back out live. Little one went to school, back to school today, so she's not so happy. My mum let it out the bag like yesterday. I forgot to tell her not to say out. But it was school today, so she was writing me notes telling me that it's not school and that she's being homeschooled. And when she was reading it out to me, she was stabbing with her finger each line and each word. Oof, you got lamb. Having a lamb for ages. So there's only one. Where's the other gone? He could be chasing off a young one. It could be sexy time, we'll see. Jessica, good to see you. How's things? Okay, cool, Kirsty. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, she's still not happy. She wasn't. You know, Kevin and Perry. She's hit the Kevin and Perry stage. The huffing and the shoulders roll and the arm flings. It's very funny. Big nuts, has it got Baltic your way? It's cold through here. There's me moors, so we'll be going back up. On top there. This year, grouse shooting, the grouse moors across the country. There's been the weather in spring, it knocked off the breeding season, and a disease running through the grouse. So grouse numbers are low this year. So there's no fear of me potentially getting shot up on the moors. Technically, there's another place that's got partridge on one of the moors that we go on, so have to be careful there. Yeah. For all she's obviously younger mentally than her body age, she's hit that Kevin and Perry. It's so funny. You can see her little mind working. She either goes slower than slow, like come and get your school clothes on, and it takes her about 5 minutes to get up and walk about 10 steps. Hot sheep. Hello. Hello, ladies. Hello, girls. You've got some of this year's what was lambs, not lambs anymore. I noticed it was bad here. through TikTok phase. She's not into TikTok. She watches some YouTube families and some like TikTok like dance ones into a dancing school, like a dance club here. But because she has dance, they wouldn't have her. So they couldn't accommodate her. She's more than able, so that made me rage. But school plays and things like that she loves doing, so all good. Olympic sized paddling pools. She just hasn't gone through TikTok happily. What are you saying? Oh, the sheep casters. Did those did those ewes catch your eye? Pheasants. Pheasants are kicking off. Why? Ah, he's got his his wellies on and ready to go. I thought you said 5 big cocks there. I had to look twice. Michael. Steve. The top of his wellies are a little bit wide. We know why. And just remember today, it's Jamie's a king of filth. It's all his fault. All filth for the next 24 hours. It's down to Jamie. Naughty boy, Jamie. You see? Yeah, we'll do that another day because he's not got anything in there. If you had cattle, there'd be no chance. Malice Casters is Casters is in Wales. He does like sheep. Nick, I love you, chick. Thank you so much for that parcel. Yes. And Casters is on with the sheep. Right, well, should I find well that I will do. Oh, we got a car. Right, there's a gully on that side. I'm not trusting it. I don't particularly want to be in my knees in the undergrowth. That's a no. Instead, we're in the fauna. I've never fancied eels. They're not dead bony. And the thought of the jelly is like, ugh, rank, minging, yuck. Nick, I honestly didn't see Mick saying before he was in a pile of fudge. I'm going to see if the foal's back. And I see she's going to be huge. And as long as Dad's not watching anything dubious in his shed and comes out with his lipstick like last time, he was in by himself. Big nuts, lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. Loving being back and catching up. Love to your father. And see if my horny friends are behaving themselves. They're putting a new fence in. Dingleberries. Sun's actually almost warm. Have one spine, it's lovely. What's the jelly taste like? Because in my head it's like salty nothing. And the thought of salty jelly in me gob, it's not a pleasant thought. Slim, how are you doing? Good to see you. All good, you? Schools are back, I got my walking boots on, jobs are good. Butterflies, lots of butterflies. I was at my mum and dad's yesterday and saw little Meg. Well, she's not little actually, she's bigger than Willow, the pup. My favourite pup out of the litter that went to live with my mum and dad. She's huge. She's more like Jack than Willow. And as soon as she sees us, every time she sees us, she goes mental. She still remembers. You don't eat the jelly. But yeah, no, that just doesn't sound enticing, to be fair. But what do they? It's just wild, slimy goo. There's just nothing about eating eel that I think enticed me to want to try it. Ooh, Mick, there's your girth. Oh, hell, girth. To get on a bit of wood isn't taking it down. You had fudge for breakfast. Oh, Jamie, it's lovely. And the bloke that owns that little bit of wood is going to leave it as it is. He wants it to rot naturally. He doesn't want to use it for firewood. I was like, you know what? There's like firewood there for a year. Easy. Bubblegum, how are you doing, chick? Go find me horny friends. Nocturnal, how are you doing? Good to see you. Last time we were up here, they put new fences in, so we'll see what's changed. Uh-huh. Steaming jobbies, hang on. Billy Connolly. Not seen anything about him for a while now. You're giving us stuff to watch, Melis. Where is everybody? So the main stable's open. So we've chanced at a horse. Hello, you lot. Oh, just net on my leg. Please do not feed the horse. Hello, you lot. Where's number 3? We've only got 2. Terry B, how you doing? Good to see you. No, Jobby's not snot. Look at them ignoring me. How rude's that? Demi, how are you doing, chick? It's clarty. Very clarty. Nutter, how are you doing? Nutter, the kids are back at school. I'll be up in time to watch your lives. How's your lot? Did your lot go back today, Nutter? Mine did. You can see all the kids on the first day of school, all there early. Oh, how it will change quickly. Oh, short stuff went, the high school went back today. She's not happy. How's the pup doing, Nutter? No, Cumbria bubblegum. I'm like 20 minutes-ish off Gretna. I'm on the Cumbria side of the border. I'm gonna get mucky. As long as I don't go on my arse, we'll be fine. Jake, I had a dream about you. I'll have to try and remember it. How's things, Jake? Middle of the night for you? No, you weren't in jail. You weren't in jail. He's wanting to lock you up now. Threatening you with the FBI, maybe? Yeah, just like an hour and a half down the road from Nessie. Head up the M6 and I'm just kind of off it. The thin-skinned guy that's rounder than he is tall. Yeah, getting there. Schools are back, so I kind of get back into my live routine, my YouTube routine. Having to get up early again. Same old. Yeah, that thin one. It's a real talent, you know, being wider than you are tall. He just doesn't get it, does he? I saw some stuff going on about Rachella that I kind of only caught half of. Malice, it certainly does. You'll probably know him. Actually, you will know Malice, I think. From Manchester, straight up the M6, I'm about less than 2 hours. I'm kind of north of Carlisle, we'll say. Malice, Mr. Guest. You'll know who he is. That one. He's got a boner on for Jake currently. He has had for a few months. Bubblegum. But I am kind of north of Carlisle. Kind of area. Jake, you have a real talent for triggering him. He just doesn't get it, does he? He just doesn't get that. He will never win. Ever. He thinks he's so clever, but he just doesn't get that whatsoever. Ooh, I smell funky sheep. Where's the sheep at? Jake, Fupa was in before. I haven't seen Fupa for ages. I want to see a puppy. Matt's away getting it. Oh, he's there. Funky sheep wear. The smell of sheep. So you've got the Lake District over that end. Oh, you can actually almost kind of see the lakes. So that little hazy hilltop there is the start of the Lake District. Stretches all the way back there. Normally it's in a cloud of rain. Mick. I've done well. Kinda. I've not gone to go on my arse. Not said anything stupid. Burgers in. Tonight I am making char siu, special fried rice. Had a clam on. Making some char siu, put some chicken in. I've got some prawns to go in mine. She's only just seen it. I 3.5 hours, it's not far. Like when we get over here, like Scotland's just there. So if she jumps up and down with a mirror, we might actually see. Come over. Screwing with me, I keep thinking it's Monday. So you got Gretna Green, kind of past those windmills. There's a windmill farm just there. You've got Gretna Green, your Borders, Dumfries and Galloway. Putting your burgers in, aye aye. Ooh, look at the size of them balls. Oh, we've got a token feather, hang on. Look at them balls, sticky balls. And a pigeon feather. Look, you can see his hairy old balls. Make a mess of your hair if you get them stuck in. Lots of sticky willy. If I manage not to get nettled. Actually, it's getting a bit old. It's getting a bit old, the foliage is lying up, but look, ooh heck, I dropped them. Ooh, I've got a fear, I cannot get past what my dad told us about wild blackberries and worms in them. Yes, Nick, they had a bit of a bloom on. Hang on, here's some more. Oh, we've got a eunuch, hang on. Bless him, he's on his own, look at them. Juicy plums, sticky balls. It's not often you have 4 or 5 sets of balls in your hand at once. A ball. Sticky eunuch. So all that is Dumfries and Galloway and the Borders. Ooh, Jamie, nice one. Texas girl, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Good visibility. So you've got Southern S, so there's a Solway in between us and there. Zaxon, good morning, how are you doing? I thought, is that, can you even see it? No, you can't, you can. Baby seagulls. I'm glad to be back live and back into routine. Schools went back today, so I get to go live. Tango, lovely to see you, Tango. How's things? Just look at what they're doing down there. So Vic, I've got about, on your painting, I've got about all the water just about done. I've got a little bit of tweaks. I've got to put some highlights in it. And then I'm on to the bank of boulders that's going to do my loafing. I was looking at the boulder field yesterday, thinking, oh. But I'm getting there. Just got the highlights to put on the water, put some waves on. Put the white water in. And that bank of boulders. And then I'll post you it. And I've still got to give that painting away. I owe you alive to do that paint and draw. Thanks, Steve. Aye, same boat, Tanga. Same boat. My back's lasted, kinda. It's a bit stiff and a bit gonna be suffer later on, but hey. Christ, those nettles are bigger than me. One of my earliest memories is being in shorts and t-shirts as a little kid, and my brother pushing us into a little forest of them. Have that, bang on. Nice one, Mick. Ooh, what was that? That sounds nice. That engine had a bit of growl to it. I've missed those sounds. I miss the birds. Trees. Trying to work out what that is behind us. Demi, it makes a change because it's absolutely chucked it down for like the last week and a half. Blue sky's been missing. So it's nice to have some. Ooh, Demi, speaking of which, what does that look like? Malice. Yeah. It's nice not having Cheep Cheep joining in with the chorus of the birds and the hens doing them chicken wave celebration. What? Blooming heck. Ooh, heck. I don't know if you saw that giant dragonfly. The hens doing the chicken wave when they've laid an egg. I don't know if the chickens do that squawking song out of pure relief for squeezing an egg out or celebrating, yay, I've got an egg. Yes. Helmet cloud. Demi had a good dick cloud. Yeah, they all start singing. If one of them lays an egg, what has two hens that do in particular, they start squawking. And they all join in squawking, and it's like ingrained into their little brains that aren't as stupid as you think, that they have to do it, and there's absolutely nothing you can do that shuts them up. They have like a timer in their head where they squawk. Have a good one, Nick. It's halfway through the day. You'll maybe be home soon. You can keep it there, cause we've had loads. Massive puddle down the bottom of on the road there. It was half the road. Have a good one, Nick. But it's not just the hens, the cockerels join into the chicken wave a squawk celebration song. And Cheep Cheep's a big lad, so he's a bit loud. Oh, we've got little old dried up nuts, sticky balls. See? Sticky balls that make a mess of your hair. They are. Which way are they going? They are moving northwest. No, the west. They're going west-ish. Are they? Yeah, they're coming from me towards Steve. They're going kind of northwest. Kinda. Oh, you've got to. Right, better sticky balls in your hand than in your hair, Malice. Wily old nuts. Can't see any sticky head. I think it's dying off. It'll be in your head all day. Right, there's no only sticky Willy over here. Willy, where art thou? Willy, there we go. Oh, I'm gonna get nettled. Sticky Willy. Ooh. Look at that fine pair of sticky balls. Sticky Willy. And I love that it's actually called Sticky Willy. Google it, it comes up. On a med. Yes, you need south. I'm north, way north. Yes, fresh, virile young balls. A lot of them and all. Oh gee. Stickiest williest. D. Johns, good to see you. How's things? Well and truly stuck in my finger. How's things in your world, D. Johns? Where's Demi's dick gone? Can't see Demi's dick. Lost it. It's no good when you lose your dick, is it? D. Johns, it makes a change. It's been grey for weeks, literally. I've got sticky balls on my sleeve. See? What is that? Teeny tiny. What? I don't want to squish you. Tiny, tiny, tiny spider. Right, don't go up my sleeve. Mr. Bond, how you doing, Michael? In the Hall of Fame. So we've got Purple Helmet Tree, we've got the Peni Cloud Formation, we've got sticky balls. It's a bit of a theme, isn't it, really? But it's all Jamie's fault. Malice, they're absolutely massive this year. Absolutely huge. Older daughter was having a coronary because there was a giant one. I put a pint glass over it and its legs just about filled the whole of the mouth of the glass. Big, 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 big one. Ooh, we've got Julian crows. And Willow was playing with a beetle. It was huge. It was about that long. Black, well, obviously it was black. All our beetles are black, aren't they? I think. And it had like a turquoisey, shiny, greeny blue down its sides. And I don't know if it nipped her or if they can put out like an acid, can't they, beetles, like ants do? But she wouldn't give in. She having to pick up this beetle, doing one. Yes, it's all Jamie's fault. Yes, Jamie is the king of filth. It's all his fault. It's only fair. He's not been the king of filth for ages. Belfast boy, how you doing? Mick, have you still got that big thing? Is it a false widow? That big juicy one that you keep feeding? Luckily, the jackdaws, we don't have many. Kind of petrol. No, Malice, that's what I do with wasps. I've got apple trees, and you know, like the stick weed burners. If you hold one of those up in the air, it turns into a flamethrower. You can get a flame of about 3 foot. So when they're attacking my apple trees, I kind of stand underneath the tree, and a wasp that has no wings left, it can't chase you. It's very therapeutic, I must admit. Two families of them, Jesus. Mixed dogs. Well, the second family is probably one of the bairns off the other one. They chased me. We'd taken all the daughter to an appointment. We're in the car. Thought, well, we'll stop and we'll have a Mackey's before we go. So pulled into an Asda car park with a Mackey's. And I had my window cracked a little bit open, engine off. And older daughter said, look at that wasp, as it was coming up along the bonnet of the car, up the windscreen, her side. And before I could put the ignition on to shut my window, it was in my face. So I bailed the car. I lost my quarter pounder and fries. That went on the car park. That wasp chased me 2 laps of my car. I was having to duck and dive seagulls that came to get me Mackey's that I had like a bite out of. Yeah, me and wasps don't get on. So wasp control is my revenge. But yes, I have actually set fire to bird boxes as well, by mistake. So if you get one of those weed burns, you don't light it, you squirt, if you find a wasp nest in a bird box, squirt all the gas in, then light it, and it goes boom, and you get lots of flames and dead wasps. But I can go overboard and kind of had to replace bits of bird boxes. Scott, how you doing? Good to see you. Malice, those weed burners, awesome. You'd put a can on one end and they're about 2 foot long. Amazing things. I've got like 3. I'm not honestly a pyromaniac at all, but wasps is open season. I think I've had to replace the front of 3 bird boxes, no 4, and a roof. But once you've charred the wasps, they don't come back into the bird boxes, which is it, yay. No, Jamie, I'd freak. Other people's spiders, my wasp, me and wasps don't get on. Speak of the devil, that's not a wasp. Oh, crapping hell. That was a wasp. Ooh, Jamie, no, I'd freak out. Did you squish it? Bees, I don't mind. But wasps are a hell no. Talking of bees. Ickle bumblebee. We've got loads. Is that a bumblebee? Yeah, it is a bumblebee. We've got loads of bumblebees, loads of different kinds. It's not a bumblebee, you know. What is it? Buzzard, where art thou? Stay away from my chickens, they're out. Jay, how are you doing? Ooh, what are you thinking again? Ooh, no hornets, no. They're not up this far north, thank God. We've got wood wasps, those giant scary looking things. But we don't have hornets. How's one in your crash helmet? How did you get it? Oh, God, no. Were you actually riding it? Were you driving at the time? See more dragonflies. Where? Clint, how are you doing? Sorry, Clint. I don't like being ignorant. Just shout at me. What you been up to, Clint? All good? What's that? A very old BMW. That's what that was. Sounded funny. Oh no. I've managed not to get stung for years. I got stung on my lip. Out of a can of lager. Ooh, nice, Clint. What you got? Ooh, you see, we don't have anything like that here. I want to try goat curry, but no one sells it. If I wanted to get goat, I'd have to buy it online. Up here in the middle of nowhere, 20 years behind everywhere else. Oh, nice one. A lot of fun, Clint. Oh, you're going to make me jealous, Jamie. Another tiny... Where? 'Tis the season of baby spiders. That one... Oh, it's a yellow one. Jamie, no. We have literally now... We'll have a pizza and kebab shop, Chippy, Indians and a few Chineses, I want to say. And that's it. Nick, hi. Yeah, we normally just have like blues or greens, but like big. A couple of years back, we had some yellow, and they were absolutely enormous, like as thick as your little finger. Huge things. Thought I was gonna put a hole in my windscreen. Oh, never. Oh, Jamie, I want some miniature goats. I need some miniature goats. I got the Labradors, some chickens, and followed around by goats. Just how much better could it get? Ooh. Yeah, just don't look at miniature goats because you're just like, oh my God. I like to come back as a goat because everyone knows they're arseholes and it's just nothing else is expected. You just can be an arse. Like the ex. Maine Coons. Someone here used to have one and it would wait outside the school to say hello to the kids. Size of a tiger. It was enormous. Beautiful cat. It had its own Facebook page. Jamie. How's things with you, Scott? Last I saw you've been on a mission. You had a pile of wire again. Oh, well and utterly cute. Very cute. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing? Catherine's been really busy covering the wildfires. They've been absolutely nuts this year. Some huge fires. Doing crazy long lives on them. Oh, we've got Dick Cloud too. Scott, I know the feeling. Why am I covered in spiders? Wait, I know I've got a green spider. Magpies. Haven't seen it, so I don't have to touch my row. Robin, I've got chickens. I do have chickens. I didn't tell you, Rick. So I'd gone to see my mum take some apples, and I came home, and the dogs had opened the dining room door, patio door, and I got through my front door, and I just saw a hen walk out my dining room. You think, what? Deformities is one way to put it, I suppose. Kinda. Oh, it's getting a bit ropey. But yeah, because I hatched the hens, they and like hand reared them, they're kind of super friendly, and they know the house layout. So yeah, I had a hen just walk out my dining room door, and you think, right, okay. And there was the door open. They know where the fridge is, and they know where the ham lives. And ham is my chicken's favourite thing on the planet. And if the dogs open a door to let them in, they go and hang around the fridge until I kick them out. Cool, Mr. Whistle, glad to hear it. But they're not stupid. They know the names, they know times of day. They know to look for doors to get in. They know where food comes from. They know what time of day. Devious and like Cheek thinks he's a dog. He's my bodyguard. But I've worked it out with Cheek. If it doesn't recognise a pair of shoes, he'll stalk you, and then he'll go all kung fu and then run off like a little dinosaur. She nearly had one yesterday. She knows that if she sits in the corner, the pigeons come down off the roof to come and get some chicken food, and that's when she pounces on them. And one, lucky for it, she didn't get it. There's some rabbits at the top of the garden. I'm amazed she hasn't had them, because she went through a phase of making rabbits floppy. I don't know how she catches them. So right, you lot, I'm gonna have to do a shoot because my back's starting to really hate me, and I stood still. I need to go sit down. So thank you all for joining me. It's been fun. Miley, it's good to see you. It's ages since I've seen you. And the rest of you. It's good to be back. Thank you. Hope to see you tomorrow now. Bye, everyone.